Hello everyone and welcome back to 13 Sentinels. In the last episode, we started off a little bit slow, just faffing around with Karabe. You know how it is, that's how we always do on his routes. However, I did like, I liked the implementation of it a little bit better in this one. You know, with Shiba sort of like blocking you off in that don't be such a nuisance sort of way, to stop you from doing something that he didn't want you to, or seeing too much, that sort of shit. I like that. I like that implementation, and it sort of gave you that feel of that, it's sort of like a race against time sort of thing. But then we moved on to Fuyusaka's ending, which was actually pretty good. We finally got Miura and Fuyusaka to talk. We got a little bit more information out of Miura. It wasn't anything major. We'll talk about that later. But, yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy, but it was enough. Sekigahara also seemingly gave Fuyusaka his Sentinel? I still don't really know how that works. Not from the, because obviously anyone can get in any Sentinel. But I don't really know how, like, the calling Sentinels thing works. Yeah, I don't know, it probably doesn't matter, but, yeah. And then, we saw Amaguchi's ending, which, I'm not gonna lie, the drama of which was a little less there entirely, because I already knew how it was gonna go. I think that's... I've sort of mentioned how that's, it's not a flaw of this game, it's just, an unfortunate consequence of how you might do things. Yeah, it really wasn't that tense at all, considering that I obviously knew what was gonna happen. I mean, hey, Natsuno showed up at the end, I guess. I didn't expect that. Though I will also say, I think last episode was pretty good on this. But I think perhaps the one, like, fairly, like, all-encompassing and, like, a genuine critique I have of this game, rather than just, oh, I wish this was a little bit different, or, stuff like that, like how, oh, this wasn't the best implemented, but it still serves its purpose. I've made jokes quite a lot about how much everyone in this game wants to fuck each other, and that's clearly like a thing, The romantic relations between our characters here is clearly important in however many respects. But I can't say I'm particularly invested or even that interested in most of the relationships. At least romantically. There are, like, I'd say there are so many. It's more like a half and half thing, right? But, like, with Amaguchi and Yuki, I feel absolutely nothing. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not really supposed to, but with how he was confronting Ida at the end there, and Ida had that whole, yes, despite the fact that we're the same person, we took such different paths. And it's like, I feel like that should be a big moment, but because, like, all the screen time Shu and Yuki have shared involves Yuki not really liking Amaguchi that much, and the fact that Amaguchi and Yuki clearly don't know each other that well, it's not really something that is interesting to me, and I don't think it has any impact at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not here like, oh, what a terrible relationship or anything. What a fucking shitty idea. I like the dynamic, it's just that the two don't share enough screen time. Maybe we'll get some more on Yuki's route, and honestly, I hope we do, because as is, I don't really care that much. It's the same, but to a lesser extent with Fuyusaka and Sekigahara as well. Like, I think that from Iori, it's so uninteresting. I mean, you know, it's a love at first sight sort of thing, and that's fine. It's not for me, but it's fine. That's a type of story. I think Sekigahara's half in it is a little more interesting, partially because I don't know if he reciprocates anything romantically towards her, but there's also, like, I don't know, maybe it's just that's Sekigahara's spice, you know? That it's, like, kind of mysterious, and he, like, seems to care, but, you know, that whole I'm not brave enough to take your hand sort of thing. Like, I don't know, there's something there, but I think that it's not so that the relationship is interesting, more that I think Sekigahara is decently interesting. Yeah, so, like, those ones from last episode I don't particularly care for. Then, but, like, I think about the other ones, right? It's like, Natsuno and Miura, I like, but I think it's because I like Natsuno and Miura individually. Like, they've spent quite a lot of screen time together, and I think they work. I think it helps that we've seen, obviously, 2188, that they are together. And I actually think that, you know, what we saw there was quite sweet. But, you know, they aren't like a, whoa, what an interesting or good relationship. You know, I think they need, surprisingly, I think they need more time together. Particularly with, like, Natsuno, right? Like, Miura, I think, is fine, but Natsuno doesn't really contribute anything to the relationship, really. Obviously, you know, I say this as if they're already, like, in one, but you know what I mean, right? And as for, like, the other two that I would consider, I'm gonna put Megumi and Juro aside for now, but, like, Ogata and Usami, I think, you know, again, it's, like, sweet. I think it's decently well developed as, like, a friendship that could lead into something romantic, you know? And so I think that's good. And I think Hijiyama and Okino are, like, peak relationship for this game, you know? Like, it doesn't really get much better than them, and that's, I think, mostly because Hijiyama's story is focused around his relationship with Okino, which the others don't really do, obviously, because they're interested in talking about other shit, right? More plot divulgence. Megumi and Juro, I mean, obviously it's a one-sided thing from Megumi. I think, you know, again, as much as I rag on Megumi, it's well done, it's well established, it explores, Megumi's story explores her feelings well. Pretty well, actually. I wouldn't have the visceral, emotional response to Megumi that I do have if it wasn't done well, you know? Well, I mean, I could if it was done really badly, but, you know, no, well, Megumi's story is done well. I just, which I think you are. You're supposed to disagree with her, right? You're not supposed to be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you should trust this cat over literally everyone else in your life. That's a good idea. I don't think anyone's supposed to think that, right? So I think Megumi's story is done well, and her relationship with Juro is done well. It's just, you know, Juro obviously doesn't contribute anything, so he doesn't reciprocate, I don't think. However, you know, it is, even then, without, like, the romantic thing, it is, you know, Juro is clearly concerned for her. He says it, like, numerous times, that he's afraid of, like, hurting her in some way because of, like, the memories he's remembering. So, like, it's sweet. I like their relationship as well. It's just different to all the others. But anyway, that 10-minute rant aside, There was actually something else I wanted to talk about at the start here. About Sector Zero. You know, it was brought up in the comments that I should go, now that we know a little bit more about it, I should go back and look at things. And, you know, there's a lot of footage to go through. There's a lot of footage to go through. And there was one scene in particular I did remember, and I did go back and watch, but we've dilly-dallied long enough. If Sector Zero comes up again, I'll talk about it. Otherwise, well, and it's relevant, I'll talk about it. But for now, we'll just get back into remembrance, eh? Yeah, sorry about this, Megumi. You know, I've cucked both you and Destruction, unfortunately, last episode. That was my bad. Anyway, now, yeah, speaking of the devil, time to jump back with Sekigahara. So I believe where we ended with him was right near the end of the timeline, right? Yuki and Natsuno showed him the log of him being an assassin, right? Yeah. I actually think we ended it when he was remembering, like, he'd been lying to BJ or whatever, because he was, you know, Ida had asked him to do some shit. You know, you remember, right? I'm sure you do. Alright, Sekigahara. I feel like we'll probably end up finishing.
We'll get off here.
Both his and Yuki's
the SIU
routes
building
today,
is still
right?
a little further ahead.
Because, I mean, they're both at 85%. We're going to do both of them. So it was the same with Shu and Iori. I imagine we'll probably finish both of their routes today. Fuck, man. I can't believe how close we're getting to the end of this.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I'll lead you the rest of the way. Let's go.
How nice of you. Oh, can I already follow? Oh, cool. Well, hold on, Yuki. I've got a lot of things to think about.
Found it at the medical Yuki Takamiya. In order to protect Natsuno Minami, she had no choice but to cooperate with the SIU. She says she knows who issues orders to the black suits. Apparently, it's Ida.
Well, not anymore. I kind of want... Do they... Because I know they're after Natsuno. I assumed that it was BJ, right? I wonder if maybe also that they figure out that Natsuno has the key. I feel like that's less likely. It probably is just BJ that they're after, but...
Chihiro
Man, how the fuck did Natsuno end up at the center of all of this shit?
Iori Fuyusaka. Despite having lost my memories, she continues to help me with an open heart. I'm not sure how to reciprocate.
You know what, that's
I
okay.
gathered some information from Natsuno's unit, and I came across some interesting details. Apparently, I had accepted a particular job to assassinate Chihiro Morimura. A gun from the
Yeah, I imagine in this ending we'll probably see how that ends up, right?
Hey, go hide somewhere for now, okay?
Affirmative.
Because obviously we know from the start how, wait, did I just hear Yuki grunt? I'm sure did. You alright?
That's one badass motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, just looking at the bike, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Gotta
Future
get me
bike
one
and
of
shit.
those. But anyway, let's head to the top of this overpass. We can get a good view of the SIU building from up there. Wanna go check it out?
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, we've come all this way, we're not gonna say, nah, you know, actually, I fancy just going down the street, get some yakisoba pan, you know?
Which one's the SIU building?
See that over there? It's the building next to the police station.
Which floor?
Top.
Got it. I'll take it from here.
Yeah. Watch this, I'm just gonna take aim, just pew, easy.
You're staying behind.
Like hell I am.
Well, I mean, it might be for the best is to not, like, jeopardize your relationship with them, just in case.
All you're gonna do is slow me down. Unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head. But I don't think you do.
You know, Sekigahara, I was kind of joking about the gun thing.
Hang on a second.
Hey, what up?
Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who, though. But the orders are coming from the SIU building.
Ah, so you're still getting
you
shit.
said it was Ida.
Despite the fact that Ida's dead,
He's
obviously.
dead. I'm pretty sure Shinonome shot him.
What do you mean, pretty sure? You were there!
I suppose I'll find out when I get there.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking, you know, witness to...
Come in.
Oh, hello. That's not my radio. Ignore.
Just watch your ass in there.
I know you're there.
Well, I guess I have to answer. It's a
So you came.
guy who sounds like Ida.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might interest you to know that I have a guest with me.
Shinonome by chance, is it?
Miss Iori Fuyusaka.
Oh no, dude, okay.
Now then, why don't you come by so we can talk?
The other lady he's good pals with.
Hurry. I'd like to give you a proper welcome.
Well, off we go. Head to that SIU building. Man, what a good shot with that girder in the way. Oh,
What the?
hello? Well, excuse me, I'm just gonna look at my communication device real quick. You alright, bud? Oh. You know, I was gonna say it, but, no, there it is. It's a Terminator.
Drop the gun. Now.
How did you get her? How did this happen? Did you just walk out into the street like looking like that? Oh,
Don't do anything rash. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice. So you're Ida. That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android this whole time.
That's not true. I did die. I simply copied my memories onto this android,
which is,
just
you
in
know,
case something were to happen to me.
happens a lot round here.
Do you plan to perform another loop as an android?
Don't be a fool. I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
So you're having the android do the dirty work.
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
I mean, man's got a point. Besides, I mean, makes sense, right? It's kind of like with, you know, with the Miura situation. You know, obviously, like, you know, just sort of stuck here as not quite real thanks to the whole hanging out in Sector Zero thing. Well, not that I know he's been in Sector Zero, but, you know.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
She's also taking this surprisingly well. She's not really freaking out at all, which... I mean, I guess she has seen this sort of stuff before, but still.
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat.
Because she's Miura.
And as it turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
You know I lost my memories. How do you expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
Yeah, no smug smile, Sekigahara, but I think he's going to be prepared for that.
So, how'd it all go?
Is that BJ or is that just a regular scout? It doesn't matter, but I'm still going to ask
Care of
anyway.
anyone standing in your way, I hope. Well, you can relax.
Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end. We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact. There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders.
Ryoko, eh? So, I mean, we know that he's backed up his memories, right? 'Cause that's what he did with Okino. But is that not what he's talking about there?
Keep up the good work.
I mean, I guess it could be a Sector Zero thing, but...
Sounds like a real moron. He clearly has no clue what's going on.
I see I'm left with no other choice. I'd long anticipated your betrayal.
So, I mean, what exactly did that prove? Like, I mean, I guess the implication is there, but... What did that actually prove, though?
Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you.
Well, I mean, sorry, buddy. I've seen the timeline. I know she's fine.
Once we arrive in the next world, I promise to take very good care of you all. Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
I mean, I don't know if I necessarily entirely doubt that. I just don't think you actually... I mean, you don't care about that. Obviously, you only care about making sure Usami's all good.
No! Out of my way. Relax. You get to die first, Sekigahara, so you don't have to watch.
Miura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again. And she became obsessed with Operation Aegis. Don't you want to know why?
I mean, yeah, I would like to know.
What a pathetic attempt to cling on to your miserable life.
Because we kind of heard this last episode, right? Fuyusaka's ending.
What could you possibly know about Morimura's motives? You don't even remember who you are.
Yeah, well, I've seen some shit. Yeah, come on.
Oh, I remember clearly. I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too. I made sure to back up all my memories.
Yeah, I sure did.
Now I remember everything.
Flashback, just before the incident.
Are you okay?
No.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded.
We can utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left.
You're able to survive even if you fail, huh?
I don't have much time left. That's why I left myself a message. I'll be able to check it using the message service.
Well, yeah, once Miura reminds me.
Oral and the
You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do.
Damn. I didn't take you for a litterer, Sekigahara.
I don't know how much longer I can deal with this. After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes, give this to me.
So I'm pretty sure I said this. I know I thought it, but I don't remember if I said it out loud. But this seems to be the direction this is going in, that Sekigahara didn't actually kill Morimura. Someone else did.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service.
Fine, I'm gonna see. Fluffy holding a gun back there. And I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
I used the one from this era.
Understood.
If we use the Aegis system, all the terminals will be sealed. Then the city will be cut off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears. We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Okay, so the people disappear when all the terminals close? Hang on. Let me reread that. Maybe it's not the terminals closing, it's being cut off from universal control. Maybe that's what that means.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either. There won't be a next time.
Well, you know what? I guess that would make sense. Give up on another loop, because there's not gonna be another loop. You know, that checks out.
I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Satellite?
It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world. From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want. The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset. And Sector 0 will be lost. Everything will crumble apart. That includes Sector 0.
Lose Sector 0, eh?
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe.
Damn, are you just gonna straight up tell me here, Miura?
Alright, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector 0. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
Okay, yeah. I basically already knew this, right? We basically learned that last episode. That's also the general gist of things that I've got from, like, past mentions of Sector 0, right? It's always, you know, storing your data there. It'll protect you from the reset. You'll be able to come back. Well, kind of.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist as well.
So what, is Sector 0 like... I guess in like a hypothetical sense, the supercomputer that runs everything? That runs all the sectors? Which I guess would basically make it like... one big universal control? But,
We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
So without Sector 0, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here. Though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
Well, I mean, that's the rough decision, right? Let yourself be erased because it'd be, you know, easier, or disconnect yourself from, I guess, well, your creators, I suppose, and live in a very, very difficult world of strife, but at least you have your life.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all a secret?
Because...
And that is a good point. Why?
If what you're saying is true, what?
Literally the exact same shit. Yeah. Why put that there?
Sekigahara-kun.
No, more. No, talk!
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
Because I had to.
That's not a good
I couldn't
answer.
let anyone find out about them.
That's not a good answer.
There's quite a lot that transpires in 2188.
Right, we know this. There's some serious shit that goes down. Including like half the cast killing each other, it
The
seems.
Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
Now we're gonna get a flashback in a flashback? Satellite orbit, Sector 4. 2188.
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony. It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point. Don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well. And I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations.
Isn't that
that
just how
sold
it goes?
nanotechnology on the black market.
Ooh.
And
Oh. Oh, that's not good, Morimura.
That's the source of the infection on the surface.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Are you the reason we're fucked? Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. One person single-handedly ruined the world.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Well, unfortunately, with damage on that scale, Morimura, that kinda doesn't matter.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone.
There are only 8 other people alive anyway.
This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
The power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Shit, I kinda got chills from that. Oh! Alright, Sekigahara! You're a scary fucking
Humanity was
guy!
wiped out by the nanomachine infection. And it was all my fault.
Oh, so you kept it a secret to save your own skin, basically.
Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll... Huh? Are you lost, little girl?
No fucking way you're gonna be the one who does it.
What are you doing alone in a place like this?
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me.
But I am you.
I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
Morimura
Wow.
said quite a bit before she died.
Wow! Okay. You know what? I didn't see that one fucking coming! Holy shit! Okay. I'm trying to piece... Okay, so Baby Chihiro is the real Morimura. I think we need to lay that down. But she's physically a clone, but she's got, like, the right brain, right? Basically, with, like, nanomachines and shit. wait. How does this work, actually? Because, like, we've sort of been under the current assumption that Morimura, basically, has been mind-hacked for a while, right? Which was, like, part of the reason why Morimura was... Well, it wasn't the reason she made a clone. She made a clone so she could, like, give herself the potential again, basically, right? To pilot a Sentinel. Which I guess she couldn't do because she, like, wasn't human anymore because of loops, maybe? Maybe something like that. But then, like, she got mind-hacked, which made her send her brain self off or something like that. Fuck, I need to do Goto's route, man, but I can't because I cucked Megumi.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it.
Yeah, sorry, big guy. I don't think that's a lie.
I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows.
She knows literally nothing.
After I finished you off, of course.
Yeah, that's not true. At this point, she's already talked to Morimura, but she knows nothing.
I expected so much more from you, Sekigahara. In the end, you turned out to be nothing but a coward.
Self-described, too.
Sector 0. That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you.
No, not if Morimura's telling the truth.
Miura gained access to the satellite of the real world.
So is this where Miyuki Inaba, oh well, Usami is hanging out, or is that a different satellite?
That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Satellite of the real world.
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector 0 anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. And no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tell me, is this what you meant? It can't be. But...
Kill him.
Seki... Go.
Fucked. Yeah, you alright, Iori?
Hey, are you alright?
Ow.
Oh, God. One more panty shot for the road!
Guess you're okay. Fuyusaka.
You want to make out in front of the dead robot?
Akun. Is it over?
My past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else too?
Iori fucking... Good God. Think with your vagina a little less, please.
Yeah, I think it is.
Shit, and then they did make out in front of the robot. I mean, I was joking, but... Oh, final battle, Suwabuki Bypass Motorway. Oh, I mean, we've got to get Sekigahara, like, whooshing himself, right?
Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions. And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels.
Yeah, some fourth ones will show up in a minute, too.
That bastard. He's gathered quite a few participants for his game.
Right, Juro, right, Karabe. Not Karabe, Izumi.
That enhanced first-gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
Okay, alright. Pretty fucking cool. Oh, and you don't even see it drop. Okay, alright, Sekigahara, okay. You're pretty... That was really good. That was a really good ending. Oh, yeah, that was good. Let's hope Yuki keeps us on that path, eh? But, okay. God, that was really fucking long, too. In order to raise funds, 2188 Morimura sold nanomachine technology on the black market, which led to the infection on the surface and the end of humanity. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Wah. When the kaiju appear in 1985, Sekigahara rides his motorcycle to the battlefield where the 12 Sentinels are gathered, and activates the enhanced first-gen model, Sentinel number 11. The assassin A. Sekigahara was trapped in a room by Morimura while infiltrating Sector 4, but managed to escape by setting off a bomb at the power generator. He then seeks out Morimura to finish her off himself. And then take it down to even fewer people left alive. She is responsible for the murder of Miss Morimura! Fucking... God damn it, Chihiro. Morimura learns from the 2188 log that the 2188 Morimura is responsible for the end of humanity. Fearing that the others will discover this truth, she discreetly deletes the log. Moreover, when Morimura links up to the artificial satellite in orbit, she finds out that the stability of the facility, which is responsible for maintaining the world, is at its breaking point. She then decides to set Operation Aegis in motion to completely wipe out the kaiju, even if it means stranding them all in a dead world. But, yeah, as I said, at least they're alive, sort of thing. He saved his consciousness into Sector 0 to prepare for the next loop. However, that's not going to come to pass. When all self-defense systems within the sector are activated, the city will be cut off from universal control, which results in chaos and the disappearance of all residents. Okay. Why, though? Why does that happen? When all self-defense systems at the terminal are activated, everyone's doing this. Yeah. I think that'll... Oh, no. There's way more. The headquarters of the Special Investigations Unit is located on the top floor of the building next to the Aoi police station. This is where Project Ark began for the sake of continuing the human species, but it is also the source of the nanomachine infection that wiped out humanity. 2188 A. Sekigahara infiltrated Sector 4 and set off a bomb on its power generator in order to assassinate Morimura. An artificial satellite that orbits around a planet. After looking at the 2188 logs and figuring out a way to link to the satellite in orbit, Morimura learned about the facility. Morimura states that the artificial satellite is orbiting the real world. This is where the automated factory in Sector 1 is pulling the blueprint data for the Deimos from. Okay. Unlike the other... yeah, it is the middle one. Unlike the other 5 sectors, this one is unique, as it doesn't take up any space. Since it's unaffected by loops, Morimura and Tetsuya Ida used it as an evacuation site where they store their own data. Okay. I mean, yeah, I gathered that. A facility that houses the entire world. Its stability is reaching its breaking point. When Sector 4, 1985, gets taken over by kaiju, the facility will reset, preventing any further loops. If this were to occur, the reset would wipe all data, including any memories stored in Sector 0. The lives that everyone has experienced through time would cease to exist for good. Which, yeah, that tracks. These are the numbers for the message service in 1985, which Sekigahara entrusted to Morimura before he lost his consciousness. Tetsuya Ida was the one who instructed Sekigahara to kill Morimura. And it turns out that Morimura killed Morimura. Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. Okay, well, enough of that shit. Let's go, Yuki. Let's finish you off.
Cool.
I mean, we've got to pick up her story from, like, post-Ida death, right? Right?
Aiba. Where could she have gone? Forget her. I need to find Na-chan.
No, I guess not.
I should check with Sekigahara if there's been any progress.
I guess we aren't going to get any sweet closure with, with her and Shu. Well, not yet, anyway.
A city in ruins. And this...
Erika
Aiba is a robot? Or, more accurately, a criminal by the name of Juro Izumi,
who has no physical body of his own. He wanted to do something to me. Something that involved shooting me up with nanomachines.
True. I wonder... So we didn't see Megumi go after Yuki, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if that's gonna happen.
The Kisaragi involved in the bathroom incident. It was really just a robot built to look like her. Then that robot got damaged and was disposed of in the old school building. And now the robot's brain is in Aiba's body. So the was
Yeah. Convoluted shit, am I
How
right?
many days has it been since Nachan went missing? I was told she'd be able to find food, but I'm worried about her. I should hurry and get to the old building. Sekigahara is there.
I mean, yeah, we still don't actually know how Natsuno gets back. Obviously, we know she
I saw
does,
some,
but like, well, I mean, I don't think there's anything else to do, right? Just go right there. So Sekigahara, I know we just finished your story, but can you come over and give us some more information?
Anyone there?
We about to get shot?
Are you in here? Where is he? He said he was gonna be hiding around here. Maybe he's still looking for her. Or maybe he got caught.
My ass cheeks are clenching.
We are here.
Oh, hey. What up, guys? Well, this is less severe than I thought it would be.
Sekigahara, what happened?
The nanomachine separation inside the brain is progressing.
What does that mean?
He
It means
is in
you
the
die
same
and-
condition as Ryoko Shinonome.
You know, mentally, not like physically.
Hey.
I still have my memory. I just ran out of my pills. Don't mind me. You were searching for Natsuno Minami. We've determined her location. She's in Sector 3.
What?
Miura?
It is only speculation. But there is a high probability that she is there.
Okay, great! Let's go get her! Oh, wait. Sekigahara.
Go without me. I just needed to tell you. Besides, the black suits are only after me now. It'd be bad if they think you're my accomplice. Better to avoid being seen together at all.
Yeah. Smart.
Come over here.
What is it? What is this thing?
It's my trusty gun. I've used it to shoot many an android.
Take it with you.
I don't know how to use it.
You'll need it to save Minami.
Shit, we're gonna get some
I need to ask you a favor in return.
epic action in a minute here.
Miura is carrying a message for me. If I were to ever lose my memory, I need you to show me that message.
Hey! And we sure do.
Will you be okay by yourself?
Myself is just about all I can handle. I'm sure Shinonome's medicine is in the nurse's office.
I'll go steal some, it's fine.
Miura seems to be in a hurry. Please, go with him.
I mean, I can't imagine why he would want to save Natsuno real quick. To Sector 3! I mean, it makes a lot more sense that we get closure on this part of Yuki's story, but you know, I still want this something with Amaguchi, you know? I want a reason to care
So,
about their relationship. Individually, I care about these two just fine.
where is Nachan?
Southeast, 3.2 kilometers.
Oh, that's not
There
too
is an
far.
unusual concentration of androids.
Oh, goody.
Great. More of those creepy-ass robots.
My sentiments exactly, Yuki. Whenever they appear.
They must have found something.
The
Something?
key, perhaps?
You mean Not-chan?
I mean, well, yes, but...
This unit possesses no attack capabilities.
That's right, just like bump into him a few times.
I know. I won't fail.
I've handled my fair share of guns in my time.
I saw meant to get.
Head to
I'm
Natsuno.
ready. Lead the way.
Let's go. We've got a best girl to save. Oof, okay, yeah, no, that's a lot of dudes.
You're back.
How did they not see you there, you dumbass?
They won't come in here. But if I take even one step outside, they'll attack.
They won't?
Ever since I got here, they just keep on coming. I ate my last can of food yesterday. And now the soda I was taking sips from is empty too.
Oh no, not the soda!
Oh, what should I do? Am I going to die here? Without anyone knowing?
Oh, there we go. That's our girl. Shoot! Shoot! Got him.
That's what I'm doing!
Yeah, I just missed one time. Sorry.
Like
Not
I'm
like I'm
supposed
aiming.
to know how to use a freaking gun.
You did well.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty flawless.
No way.
What's up, Natchan?
Yuki-chan?
Not-chan! I'm so
Aw.
glad you're okay.
Yuki-chan!
I finally found you. You're safe now, alright?
I know. But why are you here, Yuki-chan?
Ah, you know, just being a good mom and all.
I'd come find you anywhere, Not-chan. Even if I have to cross time and space to do it.
Shit, wow. That kind of hits, considering what I just said.
Oh, Yuki-chan.
Now, Miura, don't enjoy this too much.
The Keymolar's magnetic shield is still active.
BJ!
It is why the androids could not approach.
You came back for me.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah, not that you know, but of course he
Small
did.
talk must come later. There are 4 androids approaching.
Let's go.
Yeah, we better
No
skedaddle.
matter what comes our way, I will protect you. With everything I have.
Go on, team. Go on. Wow, really? That's just it? It just ends there? Oh, well, I mean, fair enough. Again, with Yuki's story, I guess it didn't have to go much longer than that, but... I mean, wow, that's a little disappointing that it just ends there, but... I mean, with our current percentages... I guess it's time to go back to Natsuno now. Yeah. And I think it would be Miura, right? I think it's these 4 that are 87. And then Shinonome. Yeah. Shit. Well, I mean, okay. Let's look at the files again. I don't think we really got anything new, did we? I mean, that was just nice. That was just kind of sweet, but... Shit, Yuki didn't even get her whoosh moment. What the fuck? How am I supposed to make a thumbnail out of that? I mean, seriously, wow. She who destroyed mankind. Cool. I can't believe there's more shit there. And the rest of that should be, like, in the middle, and then Sekigahara stuff comes at the very end. Yeah, Tanachan. The Hawk has landed. When is the next time we see Natsuno? shit, it's actually quite a while, but I mean that's mainly because we've got the entire Ogata timeline in between. So I know she pops up not too far in the future, does she, from here? Like, I guess she just rocks up and no one bats an eye. Kind of like Miura. Whoop, up, up, up. Yeah, okay, obviously that has nothing to do with anything. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. CSIU building, piercing ambition. Oh shit, wow. Yeah, we've got... Yeah, I don't know if these are gonna actually be epilogues, but I imagine we'll probably... Considering this, if Destruction doesn't have, like, its own, I guess, story bit afterwards, I imagine we'll probably get, like, either an epilogue or, like, a final story sort of thing. Sonic Heroes style! You know what I mean? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. All checks out. Nothing crazy going on here. That's not what I meant to press, but there we go. Let's potentially finish this episode. We might finish with Miura, but I mean, let's finish this episode with Natsuno. Hey, maybe we'll get Yuki's whoosh moment here. I mean, we did have to do that one to unlock this one.
That should be a good spot, right?
Yeah, there they
nice
are.
and wide. Plus, no one else is around.
Now we got Miura too. The whole gang's here. The gang's all here. Now we can die together.
It shouldn't be a problem if the Sentinel pops up here.
Are you going to summon it right now?
Yeah, why not? I gotta have my cool swoosh moment.
Perhaps we should wait until nightfall.
Well, we're going to send it right back, aren't we?
If it's only for a second, then we should be fine.
I want to change the registered pilot of Sentinel number 17.
To Natsuno?
To you, Natsuno.
Yeah.
Wait, right here? Why?
I was previously using Miura's ID. However, the ownership of the ID returned to him.
Which we learned in Miura's route last time.
It's because I operated Sentinel number 19.
I can no longer pilot a Sentinel. In order to shift to the Sentinel, it must receive a new pilot. But this change comes with a price. It will reset the Sentinel's stored memory.
And what? Is that a danger because of the logs or for you?
Wait, that's not good.
Then, what do we do?
We'll transfer all data logs to me.
Okay, yeah, it is the
If
data
it's done
logs.
at the same time we change the registered pilot, I should be able to secure the log data.
Good thinking, BJ.
Natsuno. From now on, Sentinel number 17 will be...
Right, no problem. I'll be the one who pilots the robot. And I'll fight together with my pal, BJ.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm pretty sure every time towards the end of this timeline we've seen BJ, he's kind of a personality-less machine. I'm pretty sure moving these logs over, to do that, he's probably gonna have to get rid of himself.
As long as Nachan isn't in any danger.
But I mean, you've also got your pal BJ, like, right behind your pal BJ. You know what I mean? He's right there. Just like, you know, look just a little bit further.
Sentinel number 17 will protect Natsuno.
Yeah, I mean, she's a ranged unit. She she ain't gonna get in any trouble.
If anything, I should be the one fighting.
No, you will.
There is another Sentinel for you.
Ah, maybe she will get a whoosh moment here.
What did you say?
You must work together and survive.
You know it.
Both processes must be performed concurrently. Natsuno, it's time to activate.
Okay.
Oh damn, Natsuno. Really getting cool with it there. Might arch your back a little bit more, girl. Jesus.
Now send it back, Nachan.
How do I do that?
Oh, yeah. He's beat.
It disappeared.
BJ's. Oh, BJ. BJ, no!
Does that mean it worked, BJ? BJ? You okay, buddy? Say something.
Oh, BJ, no!
He's no longer with us.
What?
BJ was the only one who could retrieve the log data. But the storage capacity on a scout unit like that is limited.
Yeah.
He couldn't store both the log data and his own AI data.
But I mean, you have his little brain, right?
So in order to make room for the logs, he deleted himself.
No. No, you're wrong. He's just fooling around. Come on. Wake up, BJ.
Why do I actually feel kind of sad?
BJ.
Like, I knew that was coming, and he's just a little robot boy, but I don't know, I kind of feel a bit sad. To the final battle. Oh, no! 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 You can't fucking do that! I was joking! You can't fucking do that! You can't just have that be the scene! Shit, we're gonna... That's how long these fucking 88s are. We're gonna finish like the rest of the cast today. What the fuck? You can't do that! What the fuck? That's bullshit! We didn't get my Yuki whoosh moment. You just blue balling me like that. I mean, well, actually I don't know if Miura's story would carry on directly from there, but... You can't fucking do that! You can't leave her story there! I mean, I guess her story isn't gonna end there. We've seen her around. But still, you can't do that! Minami changed registered pilot of Sentinel number 17 on the Sumire Bridge. The only bridge where anything can happen. At the same time, BJ erased his own mind in order to free space for Sentinel number 17's log data. For the sake of BJ, who entrusted her with Sentinel number 17 and its log data, Minami makes up her mind to face the kaiju. BJ! While transferring all logs of 2188 with Sentinel number 17 over to his storage, he deleted his own AI in order to free up enough space. In order to become a Sentinel pilot, one must be injected with nanomachines that enable command of the Sentinel and be registered as the pilot for that Sentinel. Oh shit, I guess it's not just anyone who can get in Sentinels then. I guess you do actually have to be the registered pilot. Which is news to me, as it happens. Okay, I'm assuming that scene happens like just a little bit, if not immediately after the last Miura scene we saw. Again, I assume. Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. Oh shit, no, I guess there is a bit of a... There's a big gap, actually, shit. Then we carry on with... Yeah, shit, that's a massive fucking gap. Yeah, we never saw the end of this, right, did we? Obviously, I say obviously, I assume Megumi's story is gonna finish this one. But, like... Yeah, we never did see the end of that. It just sort of ended there with Sekigahara. Shit. There's a massive gap there. Huh. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I did not expect that. I mean, it makes sense, obviously, because the BJ we saw in the Amaguchi ending, which is around here. Yeah, the BJ we saw at the end of this seemed like he was active, so I guess it had to be at least this far back. So. Yeah. Well, let's keep that ball rolling.
Yes.
Let's go, Miura. Keitaro Miura. May 1985. Clear skies. Judgment Day. Sunset. Time to make up my mind. Sunset.
Everything looks like it's made of gold.
Yeah, the bridge scenes are always really fucking pretty in this game, but that last one was gorgeous. I haven't really praised the art in this game since the start, but fuck man, this game's gorgeous. Yeah, you know what? Something else I wanted to say that I don't think I have said is that I like how a couple of these. A couple of the routes structure like the date and time thing a little bit differently. Like Miura's reads, you know, very much like I guess like a report log, which makes sense for a little army boy here. I kind of expect the exact same thing of Hijiyama, honestly. But yeah, I think Usami's was a little bit different, obviously, because it was like the stranded sort of log. Yeah, we see there are a couple that are like that. I really like them. It gives a little extra flair, you know, a little bit of personality to like literally just introducing a scene.
I remember the day the Kurabe family took me in. I held Chihiro's hand, and there was a sunset just like this. Chihiro.
Time to think about baby Chihiro, I guess.
I don't care who Chihiro says she is.
The last time we saw her, she murdered a woman. Herself.
She's still family.
Oh.
Takatoshi-san.
Hey, dude. What's up?
You actually showed up?
That Sentinel belongs to us, doesn't it? Why wouldn't I show up?
My boy.
So that's where it is, huh?
Yeah, just hanging out under a top.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
it's not
Sentinels
literally,
inside
but, you
that
know.
building.
Strange, isn't it? Pretty soon, all this will turn into a battleground.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll be fighting in a place that's supposedly in the future. This is what we've been training for.
Yeah, sure as. Sure as.
Odd circumstances aside, it's an honor to fight using such incredible weapons.
Oh man, I really thought he was going to say it's an honor to fight alongside you, but shit. Ah! Hijiyama, give me what I want, please.
Takatoshi-san. If anything happens to me, could you look after Chihiro?
Don't be stupid! Whenever you're in trouble, I'll always be there.
Aww.
And if it ever looks grim, I'll be the first to take a bullet for you.
Aww.
And don't get discouraged. No one's going to die.
I sure hope not. You know, I like everyone. I don't want any of them to die. The most expendable one is Goto, and that's because I've literally never seen him. You know what I mean?
Alright.
I want you to show a little more spirit, Keitaro.
You know, it's really nice to actually see Hijiyama not just, you know, how's it put in that comment? Burying his gay thoughts in yakisoba pan. You know? This is nice. It's good to see him like this.
Let's go.
Or, you know, trying to fucking punch out Ogata.
We're taking back our Sentinel.
That's what I want to hear.
You know, I mean, if you just like swipe your forehead, you might be able to just make it show up.
There it is. Just how I remember it. Freeze! Another one?
Jesus Christ, Ijiyama!
He's still alive. I'm using low power shots, but still. It feels like we've given these guys quite the punishment.
Yeah, these poor fucking SIU guys. They're just trying to do their job, but we beat the shit out of them all the time.
I want to thank you, Takatoshi-san. I couldn't have recovered the Sentinel without your help.
It's still a little too early to be thanking me.
Right. Natsuno-san's already out there fighting.
Oh shit. Wow, this must happen like right at the end, which I guess makes sense. It is Judgment Day.
I'd better join her.
Save some action for me, alright? I'll catch up to you soon.
Activate Sentinel. Let's go! This is the first time I'm actually getting to press the button for it this time in this episode. Go on, Miura, swipe that forehead.
A different me from a different time. According to him, I should be able to activate the Sentinel now. It worked. All right, no time to waste. Natsuno-san, can you hear me?
Miura-kun, thank God. I thought it was all over.
Just stay put. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I have to protect my family. And everyone I hold dear. Even if it costs me my life.
And that's to the fight. Okay, that was another short one. Which I imagine I guess the 87s are gonna be very short, eh? They're gonna have like one scene. Shit, we fucking, you know, I was joking. We might actually get through almost everyone else this episode. I really didn't expect it to be this quick. I'm not gonna lie. But I like that Miura's ending there was nice. I quite like that one. I mean, fucking, at this point, let's just run through them, right? We'll look at the files at the end of the episode. Still fucking sucks though. No matter what I do. We sure ain't getting the Juro Karabe event this fucking episode. Which I think means most likely what'll end up well, actually, I was gonna say what most likely will end up happening is that I'll have to do destruction, like, in the middle of the next episode. But I mean, in doing this, we'll unlock Goto, and we might be able to take him all the way up to, like, again, like 80-something%, right? Which should take a hot minute. And depending on when he gets cock-blocked, we might be able to do Hijiyama as well. Oh, fuck. I mean, no, there's no way next episode is going to be the last Remembrance episode, right? There's no fucking way. Right? Right? God, there's no way we're that close to beating this game.
Of course.
Go on, Shinonome. I think this is... I completely forget the order I got these last three in, but, you know. Noon, Sapporo High School Nurse's Office, 1985.
Easy. Take your time.
What's up, lady? You're gonna die later.
Do you know where you are?
Yeah, okay. So, right, we wanted surveillance footage here. 'Cause I think that's it, right? That's the only thing we hadn't seen on her route. No, Goto's not here yet.
Do you know what you... What?
Wait, hang on. Actually, where do I need to go here? Oh, I'll continue talking to Miura, I guess.
You make...
Can I ask her? No, I can't think about it, though.
That's right. I saw something important. I can't remember. Maybe I should go look again. It was in Shikishima's underground facility in 2105.
Are we just gonna straight fucking go
I
there?
just need to get to the gate.
Okay, we are just gonna go straight there.
Number 14. Please, yeah. Oh, they said the gate's been sealed, but What if it's a lie? A way to try and keep me here.
Oh, right, yeah, I think that's... Well, that's what Miura said, like, right at the start of this one, right? Let's take those pills.
Mr. Why can't we time the game?
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I actually have to do this. I mean, let me try and leave. Like... Oh yeah, no, I can just go straight to the game. Let's go! Let's not faff about, Shinonome. Sakura High School, science room. Oh, was it already popped open? Shit. Yo, Goto, you in here? You in here, you fuck? No? No, I guess not.
Surveillance footage? I saw something important. If Ace... But it...
Fuck!
The code, there's...
You know, I really didn't think we'd get... I know I've said it so many fucking times at this point. I really didn't think we'd get this far. Because, like, it was like 40 minutes in that we finished Sekigahara's. And then, like... Then we just rapid-fire did 3 in one go. And it was like, shit. That was like 10 minutes. What the fuck? The dreaded gate locked.
What are you doing?
I'm just hanging out.
Miura.
Trying to time travel.
I locked the gate. You won't be able to use it.
I knew it. It was you. You disabled the gates, not 426.
Stop being ridiculous. You need to take your pills.
I won't let those damn mind-controlling pills screw with my head anymore!
Who told you that?
I saw it for myself. You're trying to mess with both me and Iori Fuyusaka's heads.
She's getting worse. The code that infected the Sentinels in 2064. It separates the nanomachines from the rest of your brain.
Yeah.
Your memories will keep disappearing.
Like, we know this, right? And we know that Miura was trying to put herself, or at least get ready to put herself, in Fuyusaka. Like, what's she doing with Shinonome? Is it literally just this?
Those pills you've been taking, they inhibit that separation. They try to preserve the link. But its effectiveness has been gradually decreasing.
No, I won't believe anything you say.
I know, you know, funnily enough, I have taken that attitude with Miura, like, oh, you're so suspicious. Well, I can't believe anything you say. And then I never question anything she says.
Where's Renya Goto? Are you screwing him up too?
It was you, you know. You were the cause of the infection.
Yeah, no she wasn't, was she? It was 426, right? Izumi? I mean, we know from... I think it was Yuki's route, right? Not Shinonome's. That, you know, Shinonome, obviously when she strands Natsuno in Sector 3, she sees the logs Miura has. And, like, her 2188 self says she's responsible for some degree of shit.
You inserted the code that 426 created.
No, just more lies.
Ah, maybe that's the caveat there. Also, what up, Goto?
It's true.
Goto. You were conspiring with Miura this whole time?
Well, yeah, no
I've
duh.
told you the truth a number of times, but you weren't able to accept it. You couldn't hold on to the memory.
That's a lie. You messed me up with those pills. You made me confused.
It's all there. You just have to remember. The code that infected the Sentinels. DD-426. You were the one that gave it to Sekigahara.
You're lying.
Flashback, Shigeshima Industries, Sentinel Hangar 2064. God, it's so weird seeing her without the bandages on. Hey, Ida.
Mr. Ida.
You fuckface.
For you to ask for me personally? I can't tell you how happy it made me.
I've been waiting. I need you to look at this.
I sure am.
An interlocutor update? Code DD426.
Oh, wait, hang on. Now I'm trying to think of it, right? So it was 426 who, like, created it. It came from Sekigahara's Sentinel, and I guess not Fuyusaka, Shinonome is the one who, like, put it into his Sentinel, eh?
The nanomachines within you. There is a flaw in the program. It is inhibiting you from unlocking the full extent of their power.
And I believe on that chain, Ida is going to have manipulated her into putting it in, right? Which does seem to mean that Ida and Izumi have, like, the same agenda, at least to some degree.
But there exists a code to fix it.
A flaw?
If we implement this, the Sentinel's capabilities will increase greatly. Miura-san, however, does not agree.
Why?
She believes the Sentinels are more than capable as they are.
Why is she like that? She's always going against you, Mr. Ida.
Yeah.
If only everyone was as understanding as you.
Fuck off. You bastard.
I want us to give this code a try. It'll be our little secret, of course. And then, Miura-san will see who was right. All you have to do is put this code into the Sentinel.
Okay, I'll do it.
Fucker.
An improvement to the Sentinel, huh?
Hey, Sekigahara.
Ryoko-san. What was Ida talking to you about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Guess I'm still just some kid that lives nearby, huh?
Akun.
A fourth wave is approaching. We need to get ready.
Ouch. And oh, the sweet irony of her being like, oh, it was you! You're the one who did it! At the very start, eh?
I'll put DD426 into number 14. Or I'll put it into number 15. Akun Sentinel. Mr. Ida's right. And now, Akun will know it too.
Yeah, wow. The extra irony. I'm trying to prove him right, she puts all the blame on his shoulders to a certain
After
degree.
you shifted, you went missing. It took a long time to get you back. When we finally did, your condition was already terminal.
Thanks, Ida.
We've been able to keep it at bay with the medication.
Thanks, Ida.
But the destruction of your memories has already begun.
For you, we tried to reinforce your memories with nanomachines, but it hasn't gone well.
Shit.
We thought if we let you roam free, that your memories would stabilize.
However, your memories kept failing.
Yeah, it is not
It
going
only made
well.
you become further detached from reality.
Even still, it is imperative that you remember. Only you can clear the infection within the Sentinels. Because only you know the password. We don't have much time. Please, you must remember.
Stop! It's all my fault. It can't be. It's just lies.
How did 2188 Ryoko know that, though? Noon, Sakura High School, Nurse's Office, 1985.
You're awake.
I mean, there can't be more she fucked up, right? So is that it? But yeah, how would 2188 Ryoko know that?
Who are you?
Try and remember.
Kun?
That's right.
I can't remember my name.
Ryoko Shinonome.
Is that my name? It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, right. I need to find... What was I looking for again? I can't remember.
You don't have to anymore. You don't have to look for anything, Ryoko-san. More importantly, how are you feeling?
I feel... good. Refreshed. Peaceful, even.
Maybe it's just not possible.
The nanomachines linked to her memory have all separated. She barely has any memories left.
The memories you implanted in her, what are they?
We did the same for all of you. When you were connected to the learning devices, you gained the knowledge needed to control the Sentinels and the gates. Those memories were backed up in case there was an accident.
So she has her memories of what happened before the incident?
No, not all of them. We only backed up those which pertain to learning.
So all she knows is how to control the Sentinel.
That's interesting. That's not shit we'd heard before. I have memories of all of you. So, like, presumably, like, I guess the original 3? Sekigahara, Kurabe, and Shinonome?
Ryoko-san.
The password to remove the infection.
Gone, along with the rest of her memories.
Eugh.
We can no longer rely on the Sentinels.
So that's it? You're giving up? There is still one way to use the Sentinels.
No. Further exposure to the infection, and there's no guarantee you'll survive.
He's not talking about himself. After everything you've taken from her, it still isn't enough. I won't let you put her in the Sentinel.
No. No, Akun. Sentinel number 14. It was made just for me, by Mr. Ida. It's my Sentinel.
Ryoko-san.
I won't let anyone else fight for me.
Shikishima Industries, Sentinel Hangar. Can we move? That was a really nice song, actually. That really... yeah, ooh, that... Oh, that was another good ending. It was... Yeah, well, I mean... Yeah, no, that was just... good, to the point. Told us what we needed to know. A lot of these, though, the, again, like these 87 ones, they do, it's not that they're anticlimactic, but they're quite abrupt, you know? At least they feel that way. But, yeah, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? There's clearly more to go after this, so I guess it's not really that big a deal, but... When the kaiju appear in 1985, Miura takes back and activates Sentinel number 19 with the help of Hijiyama. At that moment, he decides that he will protect everyone he holds dear, even if it costs him his life. Oh, Jesus Christ. Blinding by her feelings toward Ida, Shinonome falls for his trick and adds DD-426 to Sekigahara's Sentinel. During the 2064 battle, DD-426 infects the Sentinel, and Juro Kurabe, Sekigahara, and Shinonome suffer brain damage. Shinonome went missing for some time after the Force Shift, losing memories to a point where she couldn't even remember her own name. The one thing she does remember is that Ida chose her for Sentinel number 14. Miura tries everything to get the password to decontaminate the Sentinels, don't know why I struggled with that, from her, but ends up failing. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Shinonome activates Sentinel number 14, with her memories of Ida on her mind. I'm not so happy that that's still an integral part of your character, Ryoko. You know, I really thought once you killed him, you know, things would look a little bit better for you, but no, I guess not. Oh shit, I can actually spend my MP! DD426 is the program code that Tetsuya Ida gives to Ryoko Shinonome, supposedly to greatly increase the Sentinel's capabilities. Shinonome ends up installing this into A. Sekigahara's Sentinels. The nanomachine equivalent of a virus that attacks the brain, it severs a portion of the nanomachine that's physically connected to the cerebral cortex, which handles memory. As the connections get severed, the brain suffers damage, causing severe pain and memory loss. In the worst cases, the afflicted are left as mindless husks. Upon discovering that this program code could be used to sever the Daimos code, Tsukasa Okino tested the code on himself 1 year ago. However, he suffered gradual memory loss, so he had no choice but to become an AI with a simulated personality. Morimura and Renya Goto try to get Shinonome to remember the password that disables DD426, but it results in failure and causes her to lose all of her memories. Yeah, shit. That's... No, I guess speaking of that, Sekigahara really fucking came through and stole the show this episode, eh? The cause of this defeat was the DD426 code that Shinonome put into Sekigahara's Sentinel. That should be it, yeah. Jump over to scenes, meanwhile. DD426 contamination. Yeah, that tracks. Then we want to see... presumably that last one where they're like... Well, not the last one, but the one they're like, Shinonome, it was all your fault, please remember. But... Yeah, there it is. Shadow Memories comes right after. Still towards the end there. Then our last scenes. Brothers in arms, and to protect all I hold dear. And I fight for myself. Just in time for the last piece. Right, because Sekigahara's the end here. Sekigahara is the last person to get in a Sentinel. So yeah, everyone's gotta fill in here. Shit, man. God, it does fucking really brings it to the forefront how fucking close we are. Shit, dude. But I mean, we're gonna end it there, and in the next one, we're gonna make a lot of headway. I think we will probably, not probably, we will finish, there's no ifs or buts about it, we will finish Ogata, Usami, and Kurabe. We will resume with Megumi. I think it's possible that we could finish hers, but I don't know how likely it is. And then we might get to start, or restart, Goto's. Which, wow. Just, wow. Damn. I mean, as much as I was absolutely blue-balled with, like... Honestly, most of these endings have fucking blue-balled me. Yours did. Yours did. Yours actually ended somewhat well, but... Sure as hell not a fan of the fact that you're still... Megumi'd up for Ida. I don't like that direction. Fusaka's? Good. Sekigahara's? Good. Natsuno's and Miura's? Fucking blue-balled me. I mean, Miura's was nice, but it was still very short. Okay, Miura's didn't really blue ball me that much, but still gonna fucking say it to prove my point. Got super fucking blue balled this episode. Are you two gonna do that as well? You two gonna fucking blue ball me? I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, they kind of have to, because they're gonna end their stories, like, in the middle of the story. Like, for a lot of these characters. Like, it makes sense. Wait, hang on a moment. I just realized. How? When are we gonna when are we gonna learn why Natsuno showed up here? Is that gonna be a Goto thing? Hashtag just Goto things. Is that what we're gonna do? Because otherwise I have no fucking clue how that's gonna work. I need my closure with these two, please! I need Yuki to have her whoosh moment! Almost everyone else is getting it! You got it, you got it, you got it. Did Sekigahara get it? I'm pretty sure he did. You got it and you got it. I need my Yuki whoosh! I'm pretty sure, no, yeah, no, Sekigahara totally got it, didn't he? Totally, but we'll stop talking now. We'll stop talking. So, obviously this is the end of the episode. And, like, so I really don't know what to say. I just, the adrenaline's going. I want to just keep on playing. But, well, I mean, I will, actually. It's just, you know, for you guys it will be another episode, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, that sort of bullshit. You know, share the video, whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, goodbye.